Hi, Robbie here from Arsenal Fan TV, and I've got Sam from UnitedPeoplesTV, Manchester United channel. And in this video, I thought what we talk about is Danny Welbeck, right, and Falcao, the comparisons. Now, at the start of the season, I remember me and you both did an interview at Ball Street, on Ball Street's channel, and we were both asked the question, which player would get 20 goals, Welbeck or Falcao? As it turns out, none of them have got anywhere near. But
that's what I'm saying.
But the thing you have to say, right, is Welbeck, he had the last laugh. He scored that massive goal for us in the FA Cup, the winner against you lot. And I'd say, in general, he's had a lot of injuries, Welbeck, but in general, I think he's been fairly successful at Arsenal. And for his first season, he hasn't banged in the goals, but he has shown, you know, playing on that left-hand side, right-hand side, he's played well for us in games. I wouldn't say, I don't think you get Arsenal fans saying he's played badly. They say he hasn't banged in the goals. However, Falcao, and you've got to be honest now, he's been an absolute nightmare. Right. And those words have been eaten now by Van Gaal, where he said that, you know, basically he said to Welbeck, yeah, I'll get rid of you because you're no good. And I brought in this guy who's going to bang in all the goals. And he hasn't, has he? He's been a disaster.
Falcao was a calculated risk, right? We got him on loan with
a very expensive calculation.
Who cares, man? It's
on about 250 grand a week.
It's not my money, is it? They made a mistake. Wait, it didn't look like a mistake at the start. For Falcao, deadline day signing, everyone was buzzing, understandably, because he's one of the top strikers in the world before he got his injury. Yeah, it was. Past tense. But I'm not ignoring it, but can I just quickly rewind it? Because you sound like a United fan, right?
I'm definitely not
Let me explain this. You've gone Welbeck sympathist because when you bought him at the start of the season, you thought, we bought him to score goals. That's what he does. That's what he's here for. And now you're talking about how he's played well. Fans won't say that he's bad, you know, he's done well on the wing. It's exactly how United fans defended him.
It's his first season, right? It's his first season at Arsenal, and I think he's done well. I think he has not banged the goals in, but if you compare how he's played to Falcao, Falcao's not contributed to Manchester United, has he? He's not done anything. If Falcao didn't have the name, and if Falcao had cost you 10 million, you'd all be saying get rid of him. You'd all be saying he shouldn't even be playing.
I don't care if he is. I'm saying get rid of him. You're
saying get rid of him now?
Yeah, now. Obviously.
But it's been a monumental flop, hasn't he? I mean, I'd say only Balotelli has flopped worse than him in the Premier League.
The thing I find quite funny about Falcao, right, is when he came at the start of the season, he had slick hair, he looked nice, but he looks like a grizzly tramp now. He's got like he's got like a ponytail going on, he's got a grizzly beard, it looks like he hasn't slept for 3 days.
Is it though that have you not ruined him though?
No, and that was
because that's the other thing I want to know. It's like Falcao playing in the under-21s United team.
Oh, don't look at that, man.
I mean, I'm wondering to myself if Wenger would have took him and developed him like Van Persie, the guy we gave to you. Maybe Wenger might have done a better job with him. Maybe you lot have ruined him.
Yeah, don't speak in hypotheticals here. You're just making stuff up. There's no.
I ain't making stuff up. I'm just saying to myself. I'm just thinking to myself.
Keep it to yourself. That's
no, but I'm asking you then. Have they ruined him?
No, they haven't ruined him. I'll tell you what. Like sometimes Falcao, he does make good movements, and a lot of the times he doesn't. Like, and there's a lot of people that are saying he hasn't had enough service, which is probably true because we haven't been providing enough for him. But world-class strikers score goals. If he wants that ball, drop a little bit deeper. I'm not sure whether it's Van Gaal saying, right, because he's very disciplined about his positions. Maybe he's saying to Falcao, you know, you've got to stay in this zone. Don't move out of it. But at the same time, who was it against? Was it West Ham when Falcao had a chance from like 4 yards and he spooned it? That's got nothing to do with service, nothing to do with anything. He had a chance from 4 yards away and he missed. And his confidence has been obviously completely and utterly shot. He's not the man he was. So when he has a chance now, he's probably in his head thinking, I've got to score, I've got to score. Whereas thinking, normally it was just, another goal. So that mentality switch has definitely affected him. And he's now third fiddle. Well, you got Rooney, who's out and out our first choice. Van Persie, if and when he's fit.
Who?
Van Persie. Just in case you didn't hear it the first time.
And what's happened to him?
He's just got injured again.
What's happened to him?
He's turned into the Arsenal Van Persie.
No, the Arsenal Van Persie, when he left, he was banging in goals.
Well,
But you know, I think that's one of the reasons as well why they sold him, because they knew that down the line he's injury prone. So
he was worth every.
But forget about him. Forget about him. Be honest now. I just want to, as we draw towards the end of the video, let's be honest. Should you have kept Welbeck instead of getting Falcao?
Are you saying that with hindsight or at the time?
I'm asking you now. So it's not hindsight. I'm asking you a question right now. Should you have kept Welbeck or got Falcao?
We couldn't have kept Welbeck. He didn't want to be there. He didn't want to be that third.
He's a politician, isn't he? I mean, you should run for. This is David Cameron or something. You know what I mean?
No.
You haven't answered the question. You've skirted around because you know that Welbeck has been more successful this season than Falcao. You should have kept him.
But you got to define success.
That guy, you lot said.
He was that guy. Yeah, because he came through. He was born in London.
Came through your system.
The whole academy.
Came through your system.
League.
But you know what? You saw the bright lights and the big names. Falcao and
It wasn't our
just like everything else you lot have done this season. Tried to throw loads of money at it, and it blew up in your face.
Hardly. We're in top 4.
And that's the other thing. We used to mock us about the top. Did you hear that? Did you hear that? Vine that, please, someone. Vine that. A Man United fan saying we're in the top 4.
It was the objective this season. We're going by objectives, man. And if you compare it to last year, it's a fucking bed of roses.
I know I'm not going to get a straight answer out of Sam, so I'm going to ask everybody here, right? What do you think? Welbeck or Falcao? Listen, none of them have tore it up this season, but who's been the better signing? Welbeck or Falcao? Leave it in the comments below, and don't forget to subscribe to Arsenal Fan TV. And thank you very much to Sam for United People's TV from coming on. I was going to say, if you like United, you can go to his channel, but I know no one's going to like United.
Yes, you do. You're closet United fans.
Right foot, but for me always was better right foot.
Right foot?
Yeah.
Okay, right. I don't know whether to believe you or not because you're so good on both, but I'll give you that right foot. Right, listen, I've got a couple of questions from the fans. We've got Nazim, and he wants to ask you a question. Which player do you like playing the most with and why?
In Arsenal.
In Arsenal, yeah.